Okay, I am so excited to show you guys my favorite things. These are the things that have stood the test of time. I've used them time and time again. These are things that I use. These are areas in my home that I love, like the organizational system that actually works. My favorite kitchen things that I love. Beauty products. We have the bedroom things that I like in the, okay, that sounds really bad. Things that we use for good sleep. Okay, that sounds better. So put your seatbelts on because I'm going to go hopefully as quick as I possibly can, but you may need to get a cup of coffee because it might be really, really long. And I do want to say that this video is being sponsored by Sleep and Glow, which is obviously one of my most favorite things. And I'm going to go onto that in a minute, but I wanted to tell you that right from the beginning. Okay, first category is beauty. My favorite brand of skincare will be of no surprise to any of you, and that is CeraVe. If I only had one brand to use all my skincare, it would be CeraVe. Favorite makeup sponge would have to be the Beaky brand. These are amazing sponges for so little money. You can get them on Amazon. It just bounces, but it doesn't bounce too much. It doesn't absorb the makeup like other ones do. This is just a great brand. My favorite eye drops would have to be Bausch and Lomb. I don't know how to say it. Bausch and Lomb. Lumify. When I really need to have my eyes look nice and clear, this is what I go for. Favorite hairspray, I have used this for years and years, is Kenra 25. It says Super Hold Finishing Spray. So you would think it would be crusty. It's very flexible and I just think this is a great brand. I know there is a knockoff at Sally Beauty. And many of you have suggested it. I did go buy it. I didn't like it anywhere near as much. But if you love it, go for it. Go try it because I know that it is so much less money than this. My favorite hair product to blow dry my hair has to be the Avo blow dryer. This is kind of like the Revlon one. I've told you guys about this. This has been a game changer for me to get volume, get it dry, fast. It works wonderful. It's a little bit smaller than the Revlon one, and it has just been amazing. I love this. The question I get asked the most on my channel and on Instagram is how do I get my teeth so white? And I only use Crest White Strips, and it's the sensitive version because I have it hurt my teeth too much if I don't. I don't do it every week. It stays white. They're great. Favorite foot product to get rid of calluses by far, and I'm sure if you've been here any length of time, you know exactly what I'm gonna say, and you're like, please, Bobby. I love this brand. It is called Carousel. It gets rid of the calluses. I don't have to deal with the cracked heels like I usually do over the winter and even in the summer because I'm barefoot most of the time. This works amazingly to keep your feet from getting huge calluses. Put this on and then put cotton socks over it and wear that until you go to bed. Perfect. Favorite hand lotion by far is Ahava, and the scent I love is Dead Sea water, which sounds horrible, but I've actually swam in the Dead Sea before, so I don't know why it's called that. It doesn't smell at all like the Dead Sea. Favorite deodorant, getting very personal here, is Secret Invisible Solid. I've used this for years. It works. I guess it's an antiperspirant and deodorant. I can't deal with the whole natural thing. I sweat too much, especially being in my midlife and I'm getting hot flashes all the time. Whew, I'm actually getting one now. Good timing. This just works. It works amazingly well. I do not have to deal with odor. I do not have to deal with wetness, and I've been using it for years. Oh my gosh, I really am dealing with a hot flash. Whew. And to finish out the beauty category, my two favorite brushes, they're used in different ways. One is the wet brush, which probably all of you own, but I love this thing. This is perfect for when your hair is wet. It doesn't grab a hold of your hair. It pulls it through and doesn't snag very easily. The other one is this. This is from Ineffable Care. I get mine on Amazon, and this has worked wonderful for when my hair is dry and I just need to get it obviously brushed out. I just love this thing. This is kind of the same thing, like the bristles are very bendable, but this also has bristles in between. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this close. Probably there's hair. So sorry about that, but you can at least see that it has bristles in between, where this one has nothing in between. It's just the hard, oh yeah, lots of hair. Okay. I tried to clean it, it didn't come out. If you're wondering where my sweatshirt is from, it is from Target, and I just realized it has makeup on it. Ugh, that is such an issue I have, but I love this. It fits very nice for my body shape, and I love this. I think it's so cute. So let's talk about things that help you sleep better. Bed sheet grippers. So I cannot stand it when my sheets are all bunched underneath me. It's absolutely one of my favorite things I will always have, and it is these sheet grippers. They just slide on the, what's that called? The ribbing or the, I don't know, there's some extra piece of fabric on most mattresses, and this slides on over it, and you use your sheet over it and slide it on, and it keeps your sheets nice and tight. I got mine off of Amazon. They call them fasteners, grippers, fasteners. I will link these while I'm linking everything below, but love these things. They have made a big difference in our sleep. Well, mine, because I'm picky about that. I love to have the sound of a fan going when I sleep, but I don't necessarily want a fan going in the middle of the winter, although I will say that during my hot flashes, sometimes I still want that going. This is a sound machine from Dome. I got it, I'm pretty sure I got it on Amazon. I will link it wherever I got it from. We've had this for years and years. It has worked wonderful. Okay, that's low. That's high. And you can hear the difference if you turn this or turn this. So you can kind of get the sound that you want. Now my favorite pillow, hands down, is the Sleep and Glow pillow. I told you guys about the Sleep and Glow pillow before they sponsored me. I fell in love with it, and they obviously realized that, and they contacted me and said, can we do a long-term sponsorship with you? I said, absolutely yes, because I will only take sponsorships of things that I believe are amazing, and this pillow is amazing. I truly do sleep on this pillow every single night. If I travel somewhere, I take the pillow with me, because what this has done is made it so that I can sleep without being worried about my way of sleeping causing more wrinkles on my face, because I do not sleep only on my back. I do sleep on my back, and this pillow is amazing for sleeping on my back, but it also is amazing if you are a side sleeper. So I sleep predominantly on my right side, and I noticed that I was getting more wrinkles, and I really did not know why. And it's because of the kind of pillow I was using. I was using a typical pillow, but the Sleep and Glow pillow gives your head support, but you do not have to worry about it crushing your face. It is an amazing invention. You are sleeping on this every single night. If you're going to invest money in something, invest it not on something that is temporary, but something that you're going to use night after night after night. And that is why I believe this is such a good investment in you. I have both versions, but their latest one is the Omnia, and I loved the old one, and the new one just blew me away as well. So the Omnia has an additional internal foam layer to adjust your pillow height. If you don't want to put that foam layer in, you can leave it out. It also has a new 3D contoured anatomical shape that minimizes skin indentation when you sleep. That's the thing I love. It has extra comfort memory foam with improved memory effect with top level adaptability for ultimate comfort and neck support. So thank you, Sleep and Glow, for sponsoring this portion of the video, and I'm excited to continue our long-term relationship. Another thing I love for sleep is Tylenols Simply Sleep. Because I've been struggling with sleeping because of my hot flashes, I will periodically take a sleeping aid. I tried melanoma and it makes me feel weird. I took other ones like Unisom and it made me groggy for way too long into the next day. If I had something that like a headache or something and then I took the Tylenol PM, I noticed that I didn't have that groggy feeling the next day. So I went to the drugstore and found out that Tylenol has one without pain medication in it. It's just the sleeping. And this stuff does not make me feel groggy the next day. I use it maybe once a week, just when I've had too many nights in a row where I'm not sleeping well. Okay, so now some things that I like that's more kitchen food related. So my absolute favorite coffee is from Costco, and it is the Kirkland brand, and I can't even tell you how much I love this coffee. It's good, every single bag tastes the same. A medium blend, it doesn't have that burnt bitter flavor. So I love Keurig's DIY K-Cup. I can use my own coffee, which of course I just told you is the Costco Kirkland brand, and it tastes amazing in the Keurig. As you guys know, I work outside of the home at a full-time job. I usually bring 2 hot beverages with me, hot coffees with me. One that I have right when I get to work and the other one after lunch. And I want those to be hot. So this, it's called, Zajaru. I don't know how to say this. Zojirushi? I don't know. I get them off of Amazon. It looks like this. It is my absolute favorite travel mug. Here's why I like it. First off, it keeps my coffee hot. I do one thing to the one that I have in the afternoon because that's got several hours. Before I put my coffee in it, I will fill it up with as hot water as I can get from my tap. And I will just let it warm up the inside. And it stays hot. Hot. Now, not boiling hot, but hot enough that I am totally enjoying this at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was made at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. So amazing how long this stays hot. The other thing I love is that it's so easy to clean. Obviously, I'll just clean the inside with a bottle kind of brush, but this whole thing comes apart. So this comes out, this comes off, so I can throw that in the dishwasher. This comes off. If I can get it off. All of this comes apart, and I don't have to worry about mold and mildew getting in between all the little parts. I throw these in the top portion of my dishwasher, and they come out perfectly clean. I've had them for years. This is a newer one I have, but I have other ones that I've used for 3, 4, 5 years. It's just an amazing hot beverage container. So what if I want cold? Then I go to this. This is from the company called Nayad, and they sent me this, and I love this cup. There's water in this. I don't want it to drip. It comes with a metal straw, but it also comes with this silicone, or I guess it's silicone, straw that's bent naturally like that. And I can just take it off and I can wash them separately. It also comes with a brush so you can get it clean that way. This top closes completely so that I can travel with it without being worried about it spilling. If I want to drink out of it that way, I obviously can drink out of it that way. But I can also put this in, and it's wonderful. I just got lipstick on it. Keeps things nice and cold. Love this travel one. These things are so random. This is cracking me up. My favorite spice blend is from Red Robin's restaurant. I hope y'all have Red Robin's wherever you are, because if you don't, you're missing out. It's a good burger place. But they have a spice blend that sits on their tables, and you can actually ask the server if you can buy it. We usually go, and when we're running low, we will ask them for a case of it, which is 4 to 6 of them. Sometimes they don't have that many, and we just take as many as they got. It is very salty, so if you're trying not to be salty, then, don't do this. This is so good in so many things. I use it in my lemon chicken recipe. I use it on my chicken that I've baked. I use it on burgers. It just gives it this wonderful flavor. It says it's all natural, gluten-free, and it's delicious. My favorite book is, I know that this is going to sound cliche, but it's the Bible. That's the only book I've ever used for my entire life. Now, what book in the Bible is my favorite one? It would be the book of James. I like it because it's practical. It just gives direction on how a Christian should be living. Now, obviously, there's many other books that give the same kind of thing, but James is just one of those just practical living, and I just love that book. What do I use to read the Bible? It would be the app YouVersion. Last year I read through the Bible, but I actually listened to it on YouVersion's app. I listened to it in the entire year, and it will take you through chronologically, so the events in the Bible that happen chronologically. And many of you had a hard time finding it. You texted me, or you contacted me to ask me where I can find it. So you get it on the App Store, you download it, and then you're going to go to the As It Happened reading plan, and that will take you through the Bible chronologically. This year, what I'm doing is going through, and it's probably going to happen just half the year. I'm reading just the New Testament this year, and I'm going much faster because I think it's pretty much only one chapter a day. So I'm going through it kind of fast, but I'm listening to it again, and I love doing it that way. My favorite translation would probably be the English Standard Version or the New Living Translation. The New Living Translation is one that kind of talks more how you and I would talk. It's a little bit easier to understand. My favorite phone case will be of no surprise to you guys. I've done 2 videos about this phone case, but it would be the Loopy case. This is probably the thing that has saved me so many times. Now, do I love this one that I have? Not particularly anymore, but I'm trying not to spend any money, so this is going to be it till I am allowed to spend money again. Okay, we're going to do a little bit rapid fire here because this is going to be so long. Okay, favorite thing for hot flashes would be this little mini fan that I got from Amazon. This thing is amazing. It makes a world of difference. That's the low. It just really works well. It has 3. It tilts. I can just easily turn around and click it on. I have this at work, and I have it here at my makeup table. Love this thing. Another very random thing would be this timer. I love this timer. I use it when I do my teeth whitening because I have that on for 30 minutes. So all you do at the top, it's empty. All you do is find out the number you want, turn that, and it turns on. As you can see, it will start counting down how many minutes you have. Let's say it's done. It will go beep, 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 and I just go, and it's off. It has 5, 15, 30, and 60. It's a great way to do a quick timer. I use it for that all the time. My favorite jewelry piece is this. This is my engagement ring diamond. So because I have arthritis in my hands, I can't wear rings because it just freaks me out. It's really loose around it, and then it doesn't get over my knuckle. So I do not like to have rings on it at all. So I stopped wearing my engagement and my wedding ring many, many years ago, which bothered me that I had this diamond that I didn't get to have. So one year for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember which, my husband went and took my diamond and had it set into a necklace. And so this is by far my favorite necklace. Let me show you my most favorite organized areas in my home. All of these areas have stood the test of time. I got them organized and they stay organized. And that is the true test to know if an organizational system is truly working. Can multiple people use it and it still stays organized? These areas do just that. One of my favorite areas in this entire house of organization is this cabinet. I have made this be kind of a pantry with all mason jars. I made sure all the lids matched. And then I have big things up there of like flour and sugar for baking. I just love the look of it. And I love the seated glass. We had that put in when we redid our kitchen many years ago. And this is one of my most favorite places. Another area that I love that you guys have seen me organize is this spice cabinet. This has stayed pretty organized the entire time. I have not really had major issues with having to reorganize it or anything. These two Lazy Susans with all our spices on here just works so well. My coffee area is another area that I love how I've organized it. So we have my K-cups right here, the K-cup things, the DIY ones. And then my husband still likes K-cups, so he has his there. Then we have sugars, Splenda, which I just can't break the habit of that, but I do have monk fruit here. And then we have our coffee in a mason jar, and then this is my husband's sugar. For organization, it just works. Under my sink is just one of my other places that I love how it stays organized. I purchased this organizational system at Target. That works around all my pipes. I have extra stuff that I need for future things in here and storage and washcloths, and it just stays organized all the time. Tell me some of your favorite things below. I will see you in the next video. God bless.